Hello everybody, this is I Am Sporticus, and we have another bout in our Super Featherweight tournament featuring Title Bout 2 PC game. Tonight the Professor, Azumah Nelson, 38, 6, and 2 with 27 knockouts, going up against Ben Villaflor, 56, 6, and 6 with 31 knockouts. Let's get to know the fighters. We know a little about Villaflor because he fought earlier on the channel. And he is a two-time WBA and the ring Super Featherweight champion. Azumah Nelson is from Ghana. And he was a two-weight world champion. Held the featherweight title and the super featherweight title between 84 to 87, and then the super featherweight title twice between 1988, or I'm sorry, between 1988 and 1997. He also tried to unify the lightweight title in 1990. He's considered one of the great African boxers of all time, and he's BoxRec actually has him as the 31st greatest pound-for-pound boxer of all time. It's pretty high praise. And Villaflor looking to move on to another round in this tournament. Let's head to the ring. Here we go. Tail of the tape. Azumah Nelson slightly higher rated. Aggression, control factor is Nelson, slight edge. Aggression equal. Killer instinct. Azumah Nelson does have a higher killer instinct. The endurance is equal there. Defense, both fighters equal. Chin equal. I mean, this is about as equal as you get, but Azumah Nelson does employ his strategies much better than Villaflor. And accuracy equal. Power, slight edge to Villaflor. Counter puncher, Villaflor slightly better there. So this will be interesting. Let's head to the referee, who is Daniel Van de Weel. Judges are Noel Schiff, Al DeVito, and Bruce McTavish. Nelson rated 4th in the super featherweight division. Villaflor, the 12th rated fighter in the division. Here we go. Villaflor in control, 56. There's a clinch. Still in control, 26. Will land a nice jab and then a straight right hand from Villaflor. Back over to Nelson. Nelson with a jab and a straight right of his own. Back over to Villaflor, and Villaflor lands a huge combination. Big shot there. 68. He's going to move Azumah Nelson into the far corner. Still in control, 33. He'll miss with a jab. Still in control, 63. Still has him in the far corner. 34. There's another miss with a hook. Nelson with control. He misses with a cross. The counter misses as well from Villaflor. Here's Azumah Nelson, 69. And back to ring center we go. Sorry, folks. Excuse me about that. In control, Nelson, 40. Here's a miss. And that's going to end round 1. So Villaflor got the best of the action there. Nelson just seemed to be feeling him out there. We head to round 2. Nelson in control, 60. And he clinches. Back over to Villaflor, 45. He misses. Counter. Nice combination from Nelson. Villaflor in control, 71. Still in control, 39. It's another miss. Over to Nelson, 52. And a clinch. Not much action so far this round. Here's Villaflor, 20. Villaflor with a nice uppercut. Nelson follows it up with a hook of his own. As they move about the ring. Here's Villaflor. And lands a nice combination. Villaflor, 38. He'll miss there with the uppercut. But he connects there with another uppercut. Here's Azumah. Azumah Nelson lands a jab and a straight right hand. That caught Villaflor. And that's the end of round 2. Back and forth. Late. We head to round 3. Nelson lands another nice jab. Both fighters stalking each other around the ring. Here's Villaflor, 50. And he ties up Nelson. Referee warning fighters to quit holding. Oh, he just missed with the uppercut. Azumah Nelson still in control. This time he does land. This across. Azumah Nelson still in control. He misses there. The counter lands from Ben Villaflor. Villaflor still in control, and Villaflor lands a nice cross. And that's going to cause some minor swelling under the right eye of Azumah Nelson. His cut rating will go up +1 to a 4. Still in control, 78. 59. There's a clinch. And a miss with the jab. The bell sounds as a big combination from Villaflor connects. And that's the end of round 3. So Azumah Nelson struggling here early. He's got the swelling. Cannot be reduced by the cut, man. So far, it's been a pretty uneventful start to this fight. Villaflor in control. Now it's Nelson. Nelson lands a nice jab. Back over to Villaflor. Villaflor ties up Nelson. And lands a nice cross. Nelson in control. Nelson comes back with a beautiful hook that lands. Back over to Villaflor. He misses with the uppercut on the inside. But lands a straight right hand led by the jab. There's a miss. Counter from Nelson. Nice combination. Villaflor traps Nelson on the far ropes. Nelson. Nice jab by Azumah Nelson. He's still in control. He's going to miss there with the uppercut. And then he ties up Villaflor. Back to ring center. Now, it's Nelson's got Villaflor in the far corner. And that's going to do it. The bell sounds. A little more action from Azumah Nelson this round. The cutman has done a good job of reducing the minor swelling under the right eye of Nelson as we head to round 5. Nelson lands a nice jab, followed by a straight right hand. Now Nelson pins Villaflor on the near ropes. Nice combination from Azumah Nelson. Still in control, 57. And he'll tie up Villaflor. Still in control. Now he's got Villaflor on the far ropes. And again, they both clinch, and the referee is going to warn them. Too much holding going on. 38. There's a miss. 49. And another clinch. Over to Villaflor. Villaflor misses with a cross. And a counter from Azumah Nelson. Lands. Over to Azumah. Azumah. He traps Villaflor now on the near ropes again. And he lands a nice uppercut on the inside. Back to center of the ring. And that's the bell. And strong round from Azumah Nelson as Villaflor did nothing that round. We head to round 6. There's a clinch. Still in control. Follows that with a nice left hook. Over to Villaflor. Villaflor with a huge uppercut on the inside. That stunned Nelson. Nelson in control. 20. He will land a nice uppercut of his own. But luckily Villaflor deflected that one. There's a clinch. Back over to Villaflor. Villaflor, 66. Circling Nelson, looking for an opening. Back over to Nelson, 32. There's a miss with a combination. But this cross will land. Villaflor quick with his hands. Another deflection of the punch from Nelson. And Villaflor lands a nice cross. Big cross there. Back over to Nelson. 31. He's going to miss with an uppercut. And again, Nelson ties up Villaflor. Villaflor. 12. That will be a nice combination. And the bell sounds. And Villaflor comes back with a strong round. Some of his best punches of the fight. Round 7. And a huge straight right hand. After the jab, he set it up and lands it square, and his killer instincts will kick in. 16. Lands another straight right after the jab. There's a miss. Nice combination. Oh, what a huge cross. So Nelson withstands that barrage from Villaflor. .57. That will be a clinch. Stays in control. Nelson lands a nice hook, but it's again Villaflor quick with the hands. He deflected that shot. Still in control. There's a hook that lands. 36. There's a miss. Back over to Villaflor. Villaflor with a left hook that lands. Big shot there. 64. It's going to trap Nelson on the near ropes. Nice uppercut on the inside, but Nelson managed to deflect that. Still in control. As the both fighters go back to center of the ring. Another nice combination from Villaflor. Nelson struggling here in the 7th round. And there's the bell. 54 will be a clinch as the bell sounds and he gets through the round, but it was all Ben Villaflor as he dominated the action here in round 7. We head to round 8. And Villaflor seems to have the momentum here. .56. There's a clinch. Again, they're warned for excessive holding. .41. Nelson misses with the uppercut. .47. There's another miss. Counter. .38 lands. He lands the counter hook. Over to Villaflor. Villaflor lands a nice combination. And then an uppercut on the inside. Back over to Nelson. Back to Villaflor. Villaflor lands a nice hook. partially blocked by Nelson, but still able to get a point out of that one. Nelson misses with a cross. Villaflor with a huge jab and then followed by a big straight right. Nice cross. Villaflor landing some big punches here in the last few rounds. Nelson needs to get it going here. He gets Villaflor into the neutral corner, into the right neutral corner, but not much time left. The bell sounds, and that will do it. Another big round for Villaflor as his lead has grown. Azumah Nelson, who was considered one of the favorites, is in trouble. Here in this one, Ben Villaflor has been the more consistent fighter. Nelson, 57. Clinch. 61, another clinch. There he lands a nice cross. And then there's a hook that connects. Villaflor able to get his hands up. Back over to Ben Villaflor. He's going to trap Nelson in the near corner. But Nelson takes it back to the center of the ring. Looking, 46. He's going to miss. Counter. Connects. A nice combination from Villaflor. Both these guys, strong defensive fighters, as they're able to really eliminate some of the power off some of these shots. Here's Nelson, 52. And again, they're warned for the third or fourth time. Referee just continues to let them fight. 66. Now it's on the far ropes. Villaflor against the ropes, 30. Lands a nice jab. And then a straight right hand from Azumah Nelson. Back over to Villaflor, 79. As they go back to the center of the ring. Nelson, 58. Ties him up. Nelson not getting many good rolls here. Or I should say good RN numbers. And there's a big straight right following the jab as the bell sounds, and the action was a little late in that one, but Villaflor making a bid to try to steal it as we head to the 10th and final round. And now I think Nelson has to do something here. Villaflor, I think, will fight on the outside and look for a stick and move. Nelson, he's probably going to need a knockout, but neither of these guys really have, both these guys have decent chins. I think he's just going to go for a smothering attack. Let's see who gets it here. And Ben Villaflor will fight from the outside. His control factor is down 1, but his counter punching is +2, and his hit points are also a -1. Okay, here's Nelson, 6. He lands a nice combination. Nelson with a big hook. And then another combination. Villaflor gets control, 9. He lands a jab. Back over to Nelson. And he'll tie up Villaflor. Both these guys still have some stamina left. Nelson just hit his limit, but Villaflor still going strong here. 21. Lands a cross. 26. Lands another cross. Still in control. He's going to miss with the uppercut. Back over to Villaflor. Villaflor will miss with a combination. And the counter misses from Nelson. Nelson in control, 59. And he again ties up Villaflor. Trap Villaflor on the far ropes. And that's it. The bell sounds. And crowd not too happy with this one. Nelson wins the round as Villaflor just mainly stood on the outside and tried to stay away from Azumah Nelson's power. Nelson did not fight a great fight. That was his best round, but I think Villaflor's got this one won. I think it's going to be, if not a... I want to say it's unanimous, but it could be a majority decision. Let's go to the judges and see what they've got. Oh, 96-95 for Nelson. 98-93 for Villaflor. And 98-92 for Villaflor. That's a split decision. And Ben Villaflor with a slight upset over the Professor. And he will advance. A wonderful fight from Ben Villaflor. Nelson made it close in the end. Closer, I guess. He had number one Noel Schiff's card, had him just down 1 point. The other two judges had a little more comfortably for Villaflor. But again, Ben Villaflor keeps alive in this tournament. And that'll be it from here. So thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next bout.